y'all's kindness truly does take my breath away. And I've said it and said it and said it. I don't know how many times, but it gives me great pleasure when I receive things from y'all out there. It makes me feel like I'm still in connection with y'all, even though I'm not on that big TV set of yours. But I am on YouTube, and I hope y'all enjoy that just as much. I don't think there's any commercials on YouTube, so maybe y'all will enjoy it. I don't know. It may be commercials. I don't know. There is commercials, and I appreciate the commercials too. I really do. So the first letter I got last week, and it is from Mary Eddington, and I just hollered when I opened Mary's package. She sent me a picture of her family, and she made this card. It's a homemade card that I love. And it says, "Happy birthday. Love, Mary and Pamela." And Pam, I think her daughter goes by Pam rather than Pamela. But anyway, they made this for me. And apparently, they were just a little mixed up because my 75th birthday was like last year in 2022, right, Eddie? Because I turned 76 in 2023. But Mary, this is so precious. And I tell you what, I can't tell you how much it made my day. I laughed and laughed, which laughter is such a wonderful cure for whatever you've got. And so I appreciate this life. So this is the apron that Mary and Pam made for me. No butt shots, Eddie. And it's even got a little hand towel with it. Half the hand towel is no butt shots, Eddie. But this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. In fact, when Eddie brought it to me and opened the package, I said, "Oh my goodness, these are in our store now?" He said, "No, this is from a viewer." And I said, "Oh my God, I love it, love it, love it. These should be in the store." All right, the rope's not long enough to go around me twice. So I'm trying to tie this in a knot. I mean, not in a knot, but in a bow.
I think that's meant to be worn backwards.
Oh, you think it is? Maybe it is. Maybe it's supposed to be backwards.
That's the cover.
Okay.
Cover going into the oven.
Okay. Oh, okay. And I'll bring that dish rag around.
What's something that's not a cold?
Is it good? Have I got it centered? Mary, you got a sense of humor too, don't you, girl? I love it, love it, love it. So anyway, Mary and Pam made me this glass. No butt shots, Eddie, please. And with my picture, this is the picture. It's from the cover of my memoirs book. And I had on my house coat, and I was sticking my head out of my bathroom window. Okay, she sent this. She sent the apron and a bunch of recipes that I am gonna be making, Mary. Listen, I enjoyed reading your letter so much and all of your recipes, Mary, and your card. But you sent me one recipe that I'm doing in my very next video, and it's a recipe for hummingbird feeders. And I love hummingbirds, and you really have to have the right stuff to attract those. So y'all hang in there and look for that recipe because it's coming. All right. Oh, that's her card. Oh, And another one. Now listen to this. This is from Benjamin Walden. Dear Paula, I am just thankful for you and your videos. They bring me so much joy. Last year I was lucky enough to win one of your giveaways, which I found totally shocking as I never win anything. I have always loved you and your beautiful home and your spectacular style and delicious recipes. You remind me so much of my grandmother, which I call Lulu. And I knew last year I wanted to send you something special, and my first thought was a beautiful faux flower arrangement, and in a blue and white chinoiserie. Thank you, Eddie. Container. He's a floral designer, but I decided to rethink that because it might not be your style. So, Benjamin must be a terribly, terribly talented man. And he decided to send me 2 watercolors that he had painted. And Benjamin, I adore them. And you will see these in frames in my house at Christmas time. I just think they're beautiful. And I like this so much better than a faux flower arrangement. Even though I know it would have been beautiful, I left a watercolor, and this just made me so very happy. So thank you, darling, and thank you for your letter and your card and all the wonderful things that you had to say to me. Thank you so much, Benjamin. The next one, my name is Angie Hallmark, and I'm from Dadesville, Alabama. I wanted to write and let you know how much I enjoy watching your videos. My husband and I have also visited your restaurant in Pigeon Forge several times. And of course, I always have to get myself some things while we're shopping in the store. I love all the cute rubber spatulas. I buy one of those every time. And I also wanted to share with you some pictures of my 10-year-old granddaughter, Mackenzie, baking your bag lady chocolate pound cake, which was my Aunt Jessie's, a dear aunt of mine. She, like her Nana, loves to bake. She actually made the cake by herself. I got the pan ready, and it turned out beautiful and tasted amazing. And she also baked some homemade buttermilk biscuits. She's just 10 years old. We have a great time baking together, and I just love that, Angie. I just love it because I think the kitchen is one of those special places that gives us the opportunity to bond, uh, especially with our grandchildren, because they'll remember that when they get old. So here is a picture of Angie's granddaughter. Let's see, did she ever Mackenzie, yes. That is my Aunt Jessie's chocolate pound cake that Mackenzie has baked. I love, love, love seeing these young children carry on traditions because I can't stand the thought of us losing them to some fast food drive-through window to pick up something. This makes me very happy. So thank you, Mackenzie. You did me proud, little girl. You did me proud. All right. And the next letter I got is, my name is Emily, and I have cooked your food for years and now am addicted to your YouTube channel. I adore everything about it, from Eddie, don't we all need an Eddie, and to your sense of humor and that cute girl Emily that fixes your hair. I love it all. I love to watch you read your mail, and also wondering if you have ever made forgotten cookies. Do this at night before bed. Preheat the oven to 350. Beat 2 egg whites. Add 2/3 cup of sugar and a splash of clear vanilla. When stiff, stir in 1 cup of mini chocolate chips, place on foil-lined cookie sheet, and put in oven. Close the door, turn the oven off, and go to bed. You can also add some finely chopped nuts. The next morning, set a reminder because you won't smell them, but you'll be so glad that you made them. And I've enclosed a few cards for you to use to mail to friends and family. I have a small business that I have created by taking pictures of anything and everything from our home, including our pets, food, home decor, seasonal things, and flowers, and added a cute thought to them. Hope you love sending them and your special person loves getting them. I've also included a picture of my mom a few years ago for Halloween, and your middle son with her, and Halloween, and our middle son with her. Can you tell who they are? Laugh, laugh. So she finishes with, may God continue to bless your family, your business, and all that you do. Emily Hudson. And I just want to show y'all these adorable cards. In fact, I've got to get in touch with Emily because I would love to have some of these cards. Hey, honey, just chicken on you. Get it? Like instead of checking, just chicken on you. Emily, that's so cute. And look at this one. You're the reason I smile. Get it? You're the reason. You're the raisin. How cute is that? And look at this one. This is so cute. Thanks, a whole punch. Instead of a whole bunch, a whole punch. Emily, thank you so much. I'm going to pass these on to my son, Jamie, who does a lot of buying for the store. At the Lady and Sons. I'll do that in a minute. At the Lady and Sons, but I'm going to have him check with you and see if we can work something out to put them in our store. I just don't want to forget anybody at all. And I just found this in my drawer that I keep in the kitchen with just incidentals in there. And, I don't remember if I ever acknowledged.
I think we may have talked about it one time. It just happened to be we were working with dough, and you may have shown it, but I don't know that you went into depth.
Yes, yes. Well, this is from Angie Renew, and she lives in Thomasville, Georgia, a beautiful little old town about 60 miles away from Albany, Georgia, where I was raised. But she said, after watching one of your videos, struggling with getting the dough mixed up with your butter, I decided to order this blending fork for you. It's stainless steel, so I hope it will last. You can use it for multiple purposes. I saw this being used on another YouTube channel and immediately thought of you. I hope it works for you. Keep your awesome videos coming. After all these years, you're still my favorite, as is your precious family. Now, that being said, keep it real, girl. That's what makes you shine. Love, Angie Renew. So, in case I did not recognize this and thank you properly, I'm doing it now, girl. Thank you so much. And I send love and best wishes to all of y'all out there. Now, let's see. We were in Nashville.
This was in Owa.
Owa, yes. Our last book signing was in Owa, in Foley, Alabama, and Paula Deen's Family Kitchen is located in the Owa Recreation Center, and they've got all kind of things set up in there. It's a fun place to visit. So I did a book signing there at the restaurant, and a lady came in with this in a beautiful box. And she said, "Thank you for being a Southern lady you are, giving the recipes to us. Thank you and happy Easter. May your Easter be filled with many blessings and for the rest of this year as well." From Brenda Weaver, Citnal, I don't know if it's Citron or Citnal, Alabama. So this was just terribly kind of her. She wanted me to have this plate for Easter. And of course, it's a Linux. And the, the title of this one is Woodland Wildlife. And it's cottontail rabbits. And this is dated. I love the way they date and they number these. But this is 1975, which makes me very happy. I had been out of high school 10 years when this was made. How sweet, how sweet, how sweet, how sweet. And I love the card. Purple flowers are like maybe my favorite. So thank you so, so much, Brenda. Like I said, y'all's thoughtfulness kind of takes my breath away. And I feel like I'm one of the luckiest women in the world to have friends like y'all. So no cooking today, but the next video, I am using that hummingbird recipe. And I'm going to try to get me some hummingbirds. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.